I can't remember who it was.
It happened to Linda
click
Carter
the
a
button.
while back. It happened to
go
a few
straight.
other
Shut up.
actors.
It was Horatio Sands.
No, it was like an older male actor.
Yeah, Horatio Sands. I'd like to see them copyright that.
Like he doesn't tell us we're going live and just
Hey,
does it.
you guys were talking like a bunch of hens. Merry New Year, everybody. Yeah, the last video got struck because I played 2 seconds of a Prince song.
Oh, it was more
I told you
than
it would.
5 minutes.
I told you it would get struck.
Yeah, Passion wins the Debbie Downer of the Year award. The first
I
week.
tried to warn you. He's striking people from his grave, even.
Dude,
Oh my God.
it got blocked.
Yeah, it got
It
taken down.
It got blocked. And we had to take it out. We had to cut that part of the video out. And then so the video now starts with Passion's beautiful sonnet about how we were going to get copyright struck for that.
Hail, everybody. Thanks for
I'm
tuning
going to
in.
copyright strike the copyright strike.
This is the Hardline. No one's copyrighting us now with our own music. This is where we sit down, hang out on Mondays, and talk about what's been going on. It is a new year, so it is a new you. I'm looking at you, Passion.
Why are you looking at me? Don't look at me.
I like looking at you, brother.
Hey, you know, last year was all about copyright strikes. This year is about getting totally banned off YouTube.
Yeah. This
We're starting fresh, everyone.
No more YouTube is what's going to happen. It's going to shut down.
I wouldn't doubt it.
We're going to Rumble.
All right. I'm going to tweet this out.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Guess I should do that too.
Yeah.
Tweet it out. And everybody in the chat. We got El Gargoyle in the chat coming in hot with a big eggplant. Hail, brother.
Yes.
I'm going to tweet it out right now. As usual, we have the slew of the Hardline family. Simon, Passion, Beacon, the Beak. I like this hat on you, Michael.
Oh, thanks.
It's a good new look.
I wear it so I don't look like a crackhead. So
it's good.
You look like a longshoreman.
This is a new Beacon. Yeah, last year was the crack hair, and now he's got the hat to tame it. It's good. We got Ace, of course, and Brandon.
Hell.
Yep.
What's up?
Now I'm here. We're competing. We're doing a competing stream right now.
What's that mean?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, we got a lot of competition going on right now.
Oh, there's a lot of people streaming. I was just on How to Draw Comics with Corey Barton. Malin jumped in for a little bit talking about his new diabetes and how he's cutting out medication.
That's a great idea, man. That's a really good idea. Go ahead and do that. Keep doing that, buddy.
He's monitoring his sugar, though.
I knew a guy who was on medication one time, and a friend of mine told him that he shouldn't be on medication anymore. And that guy was subsequently arrested at least 4 times.
Because the medication was antipsychotics.
This is a true story.
Yeah. Yeah. That was awesome. That guy
and we've never heard from him again.
That guy came. So yeah. So my boss So someone tells him to get off of medication, and then he goes crazy and gets arrested, and then just starts wandering around the neighborhood that I work in. And then he came into my office one time, and no one was in there, and he's like, "Hey, who's there?" And then he just started pulling out toys out of like this bag. Like, so he gave me like a little, what's that? That Star Wars monster brand from the Starlight Pit? Not the Starlight Pit.
Rancor.
Yeah, it was the Rancor. He gave me a Rancor thing. And then he gave me 2 free dances at Polecats cards.
Which is a strip club.
So which one did you appreciate the most?
Yes.
The latter, but I never used them. I still have them, I think.
He immediately got rid of the Rancor.
Yeah, in fact,
And it was
yeah.
a topic of contention in the office for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, but Malin, he's monitoring his blood sugar. He said he ate a pizza the other day. He said he ate half a pizza the other day, and
Jesus Christ.
his
How big was this pizza?
I assume I don't know. I guess it was order out. He said it had onions, peppers, mushrooms on it as well.
That's doesn't matter. Look, it's the crust. Look,
That's what he told me. He said it
It's-
was the crust. Yeah, that was bad.
John,
Yeah, the
if
crust
John
is a-
Malin's watching, which I doubt, as someone who's had diabetes, for like 3 years, over 3 years now, and had to watch everything, you can't just start cutting your medication, work out more, and everything's gonna be okay.
And then
You gotta.
stuff it
It's a
down
total
with bread.
lifestyle change.
Yeah, and you just
You can
eat.
eat a half a pizza and be like, yeah, oh yeah, I'll just go work out tomorrow.
And
it
then
doesn't work that way.
He said he had keto ice cream, which I gave him props for. But then he said
Keto ice cream.
he added hot fudge on top, and now because he's testing the waters. He's seeing if he could take the fudge, because one of the days that he was
No,
fine.
that's John Malin. He's always testing to see if he can take the fudge.
So it's-
Testing the
Miss-
fudge. But he said
Am I the
Speaking
only
of
one that saw that joke coming?
he says he's feeling fine right now. He says he's feeling fine. So
Speaking of people who are about to have peg legs, I hear that Vinny's pirate book came out this week.
that's true. Big
Yeah.
news. Yeah, Vinny finally launched his next
Nice
book.
segue there, B. Nice.
That
segue.
was good. Vinny, of course, the boner king of CG, fulfillment king, coming out with a new pirate book called Shadow of the Kraken. So props to him. I'm gonna have him on our show, I think Wednesday at like 8:30. He'll be here. So definitely tune in, guys, to learn more about that.
Do you think that
Speaking of Kraken too, it's got Kami Mark came out with his book too.
Yes. Speaking of Kraken, yeah, not Daredevil. He will be on the show tomorrow at around 1 p.m. Central. So I'm taking off tomorrow. I'm going to do a show with him talking about that. We'll be promoting that, not Daredevil, and Shadow of the Kraken on Wednesday. So trying to do more YouTube this year as well.
Yeah, try not to get struck.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a badge of honor, you know.
Oh, and then
Like I
Brandon,
come back from war with a bullet hole.
Brandon got me this for Christmas. So we got to hook this up, this Stream Deck.
Yeah, it's only been sitting there for 3 weeks.
Yeah. So
It's pretty cool. I have one.
is yours the same one?
Which size do you have?
15.
Here's a regular hand.
Yeah, that's the one I got. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's you got to have Windows 10, and then it's real easy to program the channels for simple things.
Cool.
Especially if you're using Streamlabs or something like that, you can easily do transitions and everything like that for your stream. It'll make, if you can get it to work pretty cool, you can make the stream actually look professional.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Do you like a hardline spinning Batman logo thing?
Yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. Just yeah, there's a lot of tutorials and stuff out there. I suggest. I used it for a while when I was streaming on Twitch a lot more, and you could do all kinds of weird camera angles and stuff like that. Switch between the cameras. It's fun.
Yeah, I saw you were streaming today, but then I was super busy, so I didn't get to watch.
Yeah, it was just World of Warcraft. It was no big deal. I was just messing around.
Oh, you were playing games?
Yeah, I was playing video games.
It's a good thing I didn't waste my Amazon sub on you then.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to start streaming here soon again, pick it up because I got another project coming up. So
On Twitch?
yeah, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch again, and then I got a coloring book coming out I'm working on. So
How many viewers did you have watching you play World of Warcraft?
like 3.
Yeah, that's better than 0.
Hey, it's better.
I mean, it's better than 0.
Yeah, it's better
dad
than.
wanted to start playing City of Heroes, and I told him I would only download it for him if he streams it.
Who was that? Oh, who did the cover for your Magic Cop that hasn't sold?
Elliot Fernandez.
Yeah, that was more than Elliot. I get more viewers than Elliot Fernandez does.
There you go.
Jesus. That's because they look at you and
And
go,
he only did the
"Oh,
back
at least
cover."
he's trying.
Yeah, I did the back cover. He did the front. Or
That's
no, he
true.
didn't even do the.
And
Yeah,
your
he
back
only did the
cover is in
front
the
and
Lost
small.
pages as well. Did you notice that?
Yeah, it's going to be hanging up on my wall with the trading card.
That's good.
This
I'm going to
guy.
rip off the cover so you can see my.
So, any news this week, boys? What's going on in the world or your lives? Anything?
Not much. Been taking time off. What about you, Simon?
Pretty much the same. Working. Some sleeping, but working mainly.
That's good. You used to not sleep.
And we watched Austin Powers on Sunday. It was freaking amazing. It's been a long time.
The first one, huh?
Yep. And we were thinking of maybe watching the second one, but then we were trying to figure out what to put against, and then I pulled my veto and I'm like, nope, fuck this shit. We're watching Spaceballs.
Mel Brooks.
So Sunday. Yep.
A good one.
I actually think the second Austin Powers, because it's basically the same as the first. It's like a redo, but it's actually funnier. So
No, I think that I like the first one much better because it's not like a stand-up comedy routine like the second one is. Like you're right, it's probably funnier, but I think the first one's a better movie. And
Mhm.
you know, in
Well,
my
the second one's got Mini-Me in it. It's got Fat Bastard.
I mean, it's less relatable for me, you know, as a 6'4" not fat guy. You know, there's not so many characters I can relate to.
That's true.
Well, what you need to do, Brendan, is you need to go out and eat half a pizza.
Yeah,
I need
but
to go and
we all know you're simping for a lot of vagina. We get
Yeah.
it, Brandon. We get it.
yeah, I mean, she was hot.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. She's a
Who was
hottie.
that one?
A lot of vagina from the one in the. You know what? Actually, here's a little factoid for you. A lot of vagina is actually the reason why the Madam Sith cover in Magic-Cop is the way that it is, because she's sitting in the hot tub and her breasts are floating up above the water.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know.
I wanted to
That's why I
draw.
mentioned it.
I wanted to draw that, and so I was like, "Oh, I'll draw that on this cover," and then I did the cover. So she's
Yeah,
the
look at
inspiration.
her. She's looking good.
Yeah, that's the inspiration for.
Yeah, he even
Matt.
has like the boob, float boob.
Mm-hmm.
That was the joke. Is
That's
that they were
good.
floating?
Oh, I never.
Yeah, the
realized
floaters.
it. Never realized it.
Like fucking bowies.
I want to say a joke, but I won't say anything.
Say it.
Yes.
I'll keep that one until after the show.
Put it in the chat.
So, guys, do you guys have your New Year's drinks ready for our toast?
Have water.
Yeah, I have some Coke right here.
I have coffee.
I have a large kiss cup full of iced tea.
To 2021 and 10 more years of the hardline.
So entire bottle of sparkling grape juice.
Oh, let's toast to one more year of the hardline.
Well,
10 more years. for the hard.
10 more years.
Let's go 100.
I'd say let's take it week by week, guys.
Wow.
Cheers.
Welch's. What's Welch's catchphrase? Oh yeah, Welch's. Family farmer owned. There you go.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know.
Passion, what Chicago restaurant did you steal that red cup from?
It's like every Pizza Hut has one of these, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, you get them cheap on Amazon, so I bought a bunch of them.
So
Hey, they work.
I had a topic I wanted to talk about today.
Go right ahead.
Kind of different from what we usually talk about.
Okay.
But
The alien.
and maybe I definitely want the chat to chime in on this and how people feel about alternate covers on campaigns. And it's kind of talking shop, but what do you guys think?
You can talk shit.
I
How
know
many are we
Well, not
talking?
too
Are we
many.
talking about one alternate cover? Or are we talking about multiple alternate
Well,
covers?
I know Ace, you're a huge, supporter and fan, like a lot of us. How do you feel about them in general? Like, what is too much? And
I believe one is acceptable. More than one is overdoing it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you think? Because I was just on a stream. I was just on the How to Draw Comics. We spoke about this a little bit, and some people were saying that they think alternate covers are better than just one cover because this was, and a creator was saying this, and they're saying, what if some people don't like that cover? Then you're missing out on
Mm-hmm.
another thing. In my mind, it's like, well, they wouldn't know a difference because there's no other option.
Right. Like, what if we were lizard people? It'd be like, oh, well, that's what we would be.
Right. You wouldn't know the difference.
Do people buy comic books for the cover? Like, if you're interested in buying, I mean, yeah, you can, right? You can buy a comic book for a cover.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're interested in buying DOOMFATE, do you care if it has that cover on it? Because, like, if it's the only cover, you don't know that there could have been a
Cool
different cover.
Right.
Yeah, but then it's like, well, then I think that I don't know. From my perspective is I don't. If you're small time, if you're not making $50,000 plus on your book,
Yeah.
I don't think you should be doing alternate covers because what you forget is that that's a whole nother print run,
Right.
and that costs more money, and you're splitting your print run in half at least. If you do multiples, it's even diluted even more. So the smaller the print run, the more expensive the books are.
Yeah.
So at our level, how small we are, you have to get the biggest print run we can get. So you want to knock like what you did, you guys did with the Lost Pages, have him busily do the cover. Why have an alternate cover? I mean, you guys did an alternate book. That's different.
Right.
But why do it? You got Bisley cover. What do you need another cover
We were
for?
thinking about having God himself do one, but it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's booked up this year.
Yeah. He's pretty busy.
Yeah,
I think
maybe 2022.
I think if you only do one cover, that kind of it should make you want to do the best cover possible that you are capable of, or hire someone or get your artist to do the best cover possible. So someone is not like meh about it, having the option for it from like a guest artist is cool, but again, it costs more money. But it's like I wouldn't like when I see DOOMFATE, I'm like, man, I wish
Why are we
had a
doing
Dave Finch
the DOOMFATE cover or what here? What the fuck?
No. It's
It's a good cover.
It's just in my mind right now. When I see DOOMFATE, I'm not like, man, I wish there was a Dave Finch cover on there,
Yeah. I mean, I wish there was a Frazetta cover on it. I'd love Frazetta to, but he's dead.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, if I was going to get someone to do it.
I mean, I know a guy who can mimic that style.
Yeah. A little too soon, though, Passion. Come on.
Oh, yeah. He's only been dead 15 years or whatever.
And besides, like you said, what if somebody doesn't like the cover? I mean, why is that your cover if you're worried people aren't going to like it?
Yeah.
That creates a whole other issue to me.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I mean, the only reason I see why a variant cover could be interesting is for the fan service type of side.
Yeah.
When you think about it, you have this. Yeah, you have the selling cover, right? The one that you would put on a shelf that would be like, whoa, buy me. And then you have the other one that would be more for our fan service that would like to buy two covers and maybe something a bit more kinky, a bit more sexy, or actiony that you may not put usually as your main cover. Just for some people like to be able to buy more than one copy and maybe have something different. I get that point, but it's true that depending on where you print, having a different cover can be very expensive.
Yeah, no, that's true. If you're going to do that, like what Starlight Cats with that Riley Reid cover, I think that was a good idea.
That's a good idea. Yeah. That's true.
I think he's going to sell 1 million copies.
Yeah, I'd buy a couple of those. But the reason I would get them is to give them away, like Not Daredevil. I'm gonna give Brannon the Vampirella variant of Not Daredevil.
But here's a perfect example of a good reason why to have a variant cover: to offer one exclusive to your campaign and the other one to be your overprint to your final cover. So
Right.
one
but
has
it-
a limited, yeah.
and I was talking
I
to
think William H.C. makes a good point. He says, I like extra covers. I'd rather spend extra money on another cover than trinkets, for instance.
There you
I
go.
bought the Willis cover of the Fragga book instead of a T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
You
You
know,
know,
I get that too.
or remember, like you make a cover, but they connect when you get them both. Some people always like those things. A
That
variant
would be
cover,
cool.
but hmm
Yeah, that would be cool.
I wish it was prohibitive to do like a fold-out cover. That'd be
Like,
great.
one of the ideas I had for Tales from the NATVERSE in the beginning. Remember those three
Yes, sir.
images where you had Rose, Luani, and Nat? I was thinking of doing them as a variant cover, and you could have all three of them. But I'm like, that would make 4 covers, and that would be way too much. Because
How come the print runs, like the internals for the book is the same, and they're clearly printing the covers on a different stock? Why is it so much more expensive to have a second cover?
Well,
it depends on the machine, but my printer doesn't charge me that much.
Yeah.
To me, it's the same price. It doesn't charge me like $200, not at all, for a different cover. To him, like you're saying, he prints the guts, then they print the amount of covers that they need, then they just
Right.
staple them, right?
Right.
But the thing is, I think the ones you're dealing with, it's technically a line press. So technically, print, slide into the cover, staple.
Hmm.
So they have to stop it, then change the freaking cover, then restart the machine. I'm guessing that's what it is, because that's,
Yeah, I could see that.
You know what
So
I
me-
heard? I heard for guys that like work at Image. I was talking to a creator and he had a book at Image, and he was freaking out because when he was there, the upcharge for plate changes on alternate covers, they got charged
Yep.
like thousands of dollars for an alternate cover. And now that he's doing stuff on his own, he's like, it's only like 100 or 200 bucks, and he was like
But that
freaking
was-
out because they
that was
were
my
screwing him over.
Well, that's because the
That was my
technology.
point.
No, it's not screwed over. The technology
No.
has changed since the 90s.
It's the difference between
Well, it
an
wasn't in the
actual
90s.
press, like an offset press, like an actual like big press, or a digital press. A digital
Yeah.
press. That's what I was trying to say. Like, that's why I don't pay much for variant cover, because he prints with a digital press, so it's separated.
Like I worked in the printing industry, especially in the mid to late 90s into the 2000s. And technology has gone from, so when you would do plate changes back in the early 90s, what they were talking about is you would actually have to take pictures of the art, 4 separate things, and print out this film that was very expensive. Then you would photostatic onto the plate, each plate separately. So you had
Yep.
CMYK. Then those plates would go onto a barrel that the ink would go on, and then they would have to run the machine 4 times for all separate 4 colors to make sure everything's
aligned.
registered and running. That's how they used to do it. Then when I was in it, they went to what's called direct-to-plate, so they could go directly. They didn't have to do the photo part. So they could burn it right onto the plates, 4 separate plates. Now they've gotten rid of that here in 2020 completely, where they can go directly from the computer straight to the press, and they don't even have to worry about the plates anymore. It's almost like one big printer, that could do thousands of copies.
Even
So they
for
don't
all-
have to do that anymore. And that's why it's a little cheaper. They're only charging a couple $100 because they can at this point.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They don't technologically, they don't have to do that.
But
It's not a plate.
Before it was an
Charge-
actual plate that they had to, like you were saying.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? This was another question I had. Like a lot of campaigns doing alternate covers like later in the campaign. So like they'll have, their 2 covers or whatever, and then people in demand are being like, hey, we got a new cover now. It's like covered by this artist or whatever. I feel like that's different as well because a lot of the people already had backed, and now there's a
Yeah,
new cover.
William C. just covered that in the chat.
Who did?
Well, it's like saying, like,
William C.
you close your campaign at 5K, during in demand you reach 10K, so you can probably afford a variant cover.
Yeah, see that's a possibility. Like with DOOMFATE, for example, like once this print run is done, once I'm doing this print run is done, if I'm going to reprint Doomfate, it's going to be second printing, but it's going to have a different cover on it completely.
Yeah, my second print run of Seven Legions, that's going to have a different cover for each of the different issues.
And I think that's fine, like, because when I go to do Doomfate 2, or when I go to do my next project that has to do with Doomfate and I offer copies, I'm going to have a separate cover for it.
Yeah, that's what we're doing with
Yeah,
Magic
that's
Up as
pretty
well for
standard.
reprints.
When you see
Joe
my Tales on the Tales on the NATVERSE, I got that main cover, and I'm just printing enough to give to my backers, and I'm gonna overprint a bit of the second cover.
Cool. Yeah, William C in the chat says, as a customer, I love the idea of having the first 30 days cover and then an in-demand cover to itch that collector bug, and also create a situation where I may back again during in-demand. All right.
Okay.
I never saw it like that. And then Joe Ball says, okay, Phil, I'll do all your covers.
Yeah, if we have Joe hand draw every cover, then we don't have to worry about switching plates, or anything like that. We'll just have a blank sheet of paper.
They're just going to charge you thousands of dollars for more ink.
No. The ink is
The black ink will
just
run
comes
out.
out of the sky.
No, you don't understand, Passion. He's drawing traditional art onto each book that we're sending out. So they're
He's
Like
going to
a
have them
sketch
draw
cover.
each
It'll be
one.
nice and easy. Just print a blank cover for all your books and then ship them over to Joe.
Yeah.
Joe draws on does all the covers.
He has plenty of time to do all that. The guy's got nothing going on.
Sounds like a plan.
not
He's
much
Mr.
time.
Mom. Now he's going to be Mr. Drawing Mom.
Yeah, but I'm not from a collector's standpoint. I'm a creator, but I could see from collectors they want more books.
That's
Special
crazy. I
stuff.
didn't see it like that at all. That's good insight.
Yeah, they
Well,
want the collectors, the limited. Like one of them's more limited than the other one.
Each one is more limited than the last.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm gonna do a 1 hour cover.
Yeah.
In the case. I'm just gonna run it for 1 hour and then that's it. So,
take it.
You
stay
start off
tuned. Stay
with
tuned,
1
people.
month, 1 week, 1 day, 1 hour. We'll just
Yeah,
do-
Joe Ball and I came up with the idea of Cyberdog, and all it is going to be alternate covers and they're all in Chrome.
Fuck yes.
The entire book, 60 pages of Chrome alternate covers.
etched right
Yeah.
onto Chrome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just going to be different kinds of Chrome, so you can collect it all. And what we're going to do is there'll be 60 pages. We're going to have 60 variant covers because all we're going to do is switch the covers from all 60 of them. We'll shuffle them, and you'll be able to buy all different ones.
No, dude, there was only supposed to be 4 pages, but 60 covers.
No, it's all the same cover though. That's the scam.
Yeah, don't say it online.
Yeah, but don't give it away, Passion.
Hey, it worked for cash grab.
Supposed to let them figure out it's a scam on their own, or
Yes.
else it's not fun.
William C also
Again,
says, he says, but that's all out in the open at the beginning of the campaign. I don't like when they come out of the blue after I back the first day. It feels like a ripoff.
Yeah.
Fair point.
Yeah, it's called the old switcheroo.
Yeah. Hey guys, you know that cover you saw for the first 30 days? I switched it up on you. I got a new cover for the next 30 days.
Yeah.
The old switcheroo. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We do these every Monday night. We got 12 people in here, so hit that like button and subscribe. Tweet this out as well. We'll be going on for a little bit, talking about things. We're just talking about alternate covers on the comics that you guys get. What do you like about them? If you like alternate covers, or do you just want one, or do you like 6 alternate covers? And do you want your alternate covers to be homages to Wolverine from the 90s or Spider-Man?
No,
God, I hate those. They're so stupid.
Everybody loves doing that.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, do they?
I like a lot of the creators doing that stuff. They're all nice
Like
people.
that.
But stop it.
If you're gonna do homages, you gotta do it to like great books, like so I have this homage cover for Brigade #1. It's, I think people are really gonna like it.
It has to be noted, like classic books, like.
But did anybody like Brigade #1?
All my
Passion.
homages
Don't
are going
step
to
on the joke.
be classic American literature.
It needed to be stepped on.
So
We've been together for like 2 years now. You're still stepping on the jokes.
Magic Cop alternate
Oh, my
cover
word.
to Of Mice and Men. You know, get a little
Oh,
bit
right.
Steinbeck going on. To Kill a Mockingbird alternate cover, stuff like that. That's what
Kill
I'm
a Mockingbird alternate cover.
Yeah, that could be good. You get the tree in there.
hmm
Yeah, that would be good.
Magic
By the
Cop
way,
peering into the
Are
tree.
those notes in the chat for Brigade number 1?
Probably.
So,
That's awesome.
2 no's. No one likes the homages, huh?
yeah, homages are.
I don't like them either.
I agree.
No.
Let's do something original, people. You know?
Like
Yeah.
Joe
Yeah,
Ball
but
covers.
but an homage doesn't mean neither reproducing the exact same thing.
It does for
No,
most that you
just-
see.
Yeah,
It's
how
just-
many covers, homages do we need of that Spider-Man leaping with his foot in the air toward the camera? And
Yeah.
Oh wait, breaking news! I think we got 5 more coming this year.
yeah, I think so.
Just stay tuned.
My thing with the homage covers is we're supposed to be breaking off from the mainstream. Why are we doing homages to those mainstream books?
I agree. That's what Hal Comics in the chat. He's got a good point. Diary of an Anne Frank alt cover.
So any of that. That How Comics is a genius.
Yeah, I think we need that scene where she's laying in bed. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, read the book. It's a great book.
Yeah, let's
He's hiding from the
not,
Nazis.
don't spoil it.
All right.
Jesus
No,
Christ,
yeah.
man.
Can it be spoiled at this point?
Some people haven't read it. There's a lot of people who
Some
don't.
people will never read it because they can't read.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Looking at you,
don't
Floyd
get
Mayweather.
burned down.
Don't be a readist, Brandon.
A
what?
readist?
A readist.
Yeah,
Read this.
I'm one of those literati.
Literati.
the literati.
Oh, there we go. Now this thing's
Yeah,
gonna get.
Yeah, we're gonna get the little tag at the bottom. People who can't read. There's no such thing as a elite group of people who are illiterate running the country.
Have you seen our politicians? Some clearly can't read the Bible.
Can't read the Constitution either.
Hey, women to that.
Women too.
Now, what do you guys think about back covers?
I think back covers are amazing. Like you should have.
I'm only for them if Passion for Drawing is doing them.
There, see, that's the right answer.
It's a good answer.
I like the back cover when like the front cover is a hot chick and then the back cover is the back of said chick.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, we should do that. That'd be a good one.
Any book who would do that, I would back it twice.
I think I have one like that.
Do you? That would be a
Let me
good
see.
for like kind of like the Magic Cop cover we have for the poster.
Magic Cop?
Yeah, for the first one. Like that would have
This-
been a good back cover where it's just the back of the
this-
car and them.
The cover of this book
But you see the
is,
camera in front of them taking their picture.
is the butt. This is the back, but this is the front of the book, and then the back of the book is the front of the woman.
Oh, that's great.
No, what you do is you do an homage as Spider-Man, but backwards. You do like his ass and
From the
you know,
It's behind him, scrunched up butt.
yeah.
That seems like somebody came up with a cool idea and then they ruined it.
William C says, "Have you seen the Pablo Romero edition of the Diaries? Is it Diary of Anne Frank?"
Pablo.
Pablo, what are
Pablo,
you
I don't know
doing?
if Pablo needs to be doing that.
William C, send it to me. I'll check it out. All right. Any other comic talk?
I
wanted to
don't know.
get you
You're the guy
guys,
who
talking
had all these
that.
questions, man. Let's see what else can we answer for you, Phil.
I don't know. You guys are so wise. You know, I'm just trying to gauge how to run a campaign.
Look, man,
We should
How to
go
grip.
first.
And you're only
advice I
on your
would give you,
third.
Phil, is to continue to do what you've been doing. You're pretty successful at it, so just don't forget where you came from.
That's
All
right.
right. 6
Ace gets-
homage alt covers coming up.
I like the chrome idea.
Yeah, all chrome everything.
And
2021.
not chromium. I want chrome.
Yes, all chrome everything.
I want
Nice.
Mercury comics.
Oh yeah, like those old things from like the early '90s, where you get like a binder and it had like a little gel thing, squishy thing in the
Yeah.
cover. This one's full of mercury, though.
Right. Liquid
Yeah,
metal.
man. I'm taking another tack. I'm going 3D.
That would be cool.
3D covers.
I'm
It's called
excited.
pop-up book.
You know how they used
And,
to do, what was those holofoil? They had like the little card that was glued onto the cover and it would like, you know, be
It was a
holographic.
A hologram card.
What were those?
Yeah,
gonna
then
do-
the glasses would be like the visor on the ace.
I'm going to do cups. I'm going to do homages to famous cups.
Famous cups?
Yeah.
So that's all my cups are going to be just homage pictures.
Like
to other
Teddy
cups.
Roosevelt's cup,
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln's cup.
The cup from the third Indiana Jones movie.
Oh yeah, that's true.
D cups.
The cup from
D
Hoosier.
cups. Yeah, we'll have D cups.
You gotta homage the red cup.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
red cup. I got the red cup right here.
There you go.
Red cup.
Passion, what were those in the 90s when they had the comic with the little card? I think Brandon had one and it was like
Yeah, I had one. X-Men one.
it was Archangel, right? Was on there?
No, it was Magneto.
Oh yeah. Where is that comic?
What? The
Oh,
comics, they
oh,
had comic book cards, but
It was a comic book, and on the cover, it had a little trading size card glued
yeah,
to the
Cable
cover.
Cable had one of those too. They were just going through a whole bunch of crap like what we're talking about now. They started doing it in the 90s, so that was a collapse of them in the 90s. So we might not want to be doing this stuff.
Nah, forget that. 3D chromium. Let's bring it all
I'll
back.
put
Yeah,
it in the Hardline group.
55 covers.
You found it?
Yeah.
Let's make all the mistakes. everybody else
I don't know if
makes.
it's the same one, but
Look, most of those guys ended up millionaires, so they gotta have to be doing.
Yeah, it
something
was
right.
I remember this one, Brandon.
it was literally that one.
Because I remember that Iceman is insane. Who is
Yeah.
this, Ace?
Yeah, I had that too. There was like a Cable one.
Fatal
It's like a
Attraction.
little hollow card stuck
Yeah.
on it, and
Yeah.
for no reason at all.
Who drew
Right.
this?
That looks like John Romita Jr.
I have those.
And then
Right.
if you tried to take it off, it like totally rips the cover. in
Yeah.
half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
looks
it is
like-
John Romita Jr.
Mhm.
Yeah, I heard that. I think Art Tiber was
But-
talking about this. He said
All
all of
the-
them were hands glued on there.
Yeah.
All the issues.
But- That hologram, if I'm not mistaken, that was Quesada, wasn't it?
I don't know. They made multiples because I know
Yeah,
there was
they
one for
made a
Cable.
couple
Yeah,
different ones.
There's one for Wolverine. There's one for X-Men. I have them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Iceman looks jacked. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, those are cool. I would love to do one of those hologram trading cards.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Not glued onto the cover like an idiot, but that would be so cool to have. As
No,
a
what you do is you offer one without the card stuck on it, and then you offer one with
the
it,
card. Yeah.
That's your
right.
alternate?
and then you got two
Or you'll
covers.
be forced to buy both.
Exactly.
It's just
You get it, Brandon.
It's stereoscopic.
It's cool. I
Totally
imagine
not.
it's expensive to have those cards made, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, because you have to. It's a sculpture that's copied and then put onto a card.
It's like a 3D
No,
model.
it's just multiple.
No, it's not. It's
No,
multiple
it's not.
layers. Yeah.
multiple layers, like in
It's-
Photoshop.
It's like the
Oh.
3D glasses. It's the same principle as your 3D glasses.
I know how
You
these
offset.
are made. I've seen them made before. You can do it with a sculpture, and it's a multi-pass laser that passes the thing, and then it puts it onto that photo card. That's how they.
But that's just a
Yeah,
drawing.
that's how they do it now, but not in the 90s.
Yeah.
That's how they always did it. It's a 3D.
Okay.
It's a 3D relief. I'll find the video of it right now. We'll watch it right now.
We'll watch it.
What years
But
are
I
from?
did,
Relax. Just send it to us. We'll watch it. Fuck.
It's not
We're
the only
just
way
like,
you can.
relax.
It's not the only way you can do it, Brandon.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
not the
I
only
don't
way.
know.
I've learned how to do it the other way in movie effects. It's
heard,
like doing stereoscopic. Yeah.
Like you ever see those gifs where people take a still image and animate it? It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah. Shane Davis said he would do some like Walmart work for DC, and sometimes he would have to draw I think they did either he was talking about motion comics or a holographic page for
Yep.
promotion, and he would have to draw the thing like 3 different times, the image like once without the background, and then all this shit.
Yep.
Even though thinking about it, if you do it digitally, it's much easier.
Yeah.
Like if you draw it digitally, just put everything on.
Because
different
you can import all images, and you offset them one to the left, one to the right, and then you know with the 3D camera you could offset it in an After Effect pretty goddamn easy.
Or you just draw each section, like you do the base sketch. Then you draw each section, like the foreground, the middle ground, and the background, all on separate layers when you go to ink it.
Or you can just import the image in ZBrush, put it on a flat image, and it freaking prints it for you technically in there.
Yeah, it's a lot easier now.
William C says
To the chat group.
William C says, man, a hologram would be perfect for a Magic Cop 2 alt cover.
Should get one of those. I wonder if you can get like those infinite mirror pins. You remember those where it had the little? It was a pin in it, and you look in it, and it was reflective, and it was infinite little dots in it.
What I want is a little magic wand for a Magic Cup.
It's a toothpick.
A magic wand?
Yes.
Hey, you
That'd be
can get
kinda
those dollar store magic
on.
one that's like a remote control for your TV.
Yeah, think big, Phil. Think big. 6 figures. Magic Cop 2.
wands, huh?
Yeah, if Magic Cop 2 makes 6 figures, all we having magic wands.
Well, it's real
Or you
magic
know,
wand.
a magic one with a LED light at the tip, and you can recharge it with a USB plug.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is what Brandon sent me to watch.
You don't have to watch the entire.
A hologram is a
that's
three-dimensional
what- that's
photograph produced by the interference of 2 laser
Fast forward
beams.
to it.
Wait, what an
A
hologram.
laser emits light.
What is this
This
from
light ray.
like
The color of the
1992?
light varies
Oh,
according
I
to the
thought you said
wavelength.
this is how they make holograms today.
A shutter, when activated, either blocks the light ray or lets it pass through.
Why not?
Here the beam is
So
split in
skip.
2. Hologram
Yes.
from this sculpture
Yeah,
made
so
of
look at that.
modeling
Oh, look, here's
clay.
the sculpture.
The team will
There's the 3D sculpture. Pretty shitty.
Yep.
create a hologram from this sculpture made of modeling clay.
To be fair, the
The
sculpture
sculpture is positioned
That's
on
what
a
I'm saying, you
support
could
with
do
a
that in
magnetic
ZBrush now.
base which adheres to the
Right.
metallic
All this
table.
says this
Then
is
they
like an
place a
old
glass
video,
in front of
dude.
the
This is
object.
like
Yeah, but that's old, right? Wasn't those
Yeah.
X-Men ones old?
Here's the exact
technology.
point where the light
Yeah,
But
but
they
that's-
didn't use that
it
in
doesn't.
that.
It doesn't change that we can do the same effect to different ways, dude.
2-ton block of
Yeah.
steel.
They
They
don't have
could-
ZBrush
Rests
back
on
then.
18 air tubes.
all right. If they could do it with that, they could literally print out the page, cut each piece out, make it into a 3D image, and then scan it that way too. You don't have to do it like this. Or they back then they were using computers and they were moving it.
And you're
They
right.
could do it
You're right.
Maybe
And you're right, Bill. They didn't use ZBrush over there. My point about ZBrush is right now it would be way less expensive to do it, so it's doable for your.
Yeah, I can
car.
imagine that
That's
you
my
would
Oh,
have,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like a printer that would effectively print the laser lines instead of having this giant room with a moving laser in it.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably just have a small thing that would print a computer generated 3D model, and you know, that's awesome. And then it turned into these freaks.
Call me Mark.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so maybe we'll get Sweens to model up a hologram.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Except I think Sweens is dead.
Yeah,
Did he die?
I was saying that would be awesome.
He's like that Bond girl. He dies, comes back to life, dies, comes back to life. Dies for 2 weeks, dies for 2 months.
Yeah, what's her name? Tanya Roberts. I'll look up that article. Would you say TMZ, Ace?
Yeah.
Totally deserves the babe of the week.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, I think she's going to have to be. TMZ. You think there's going to be pop-ups?
Yeah. TMZ's whole existence is a pop up.
Did you
All
guys
right.
hear about this? Is pretty old. Get out of here. I don't care about your
This isn't old. This is new. We're going over this Tanya Roberts thing right now.
All right.
Tanya Roberts, she's still alive despite her rep saying she was dead. Poor lady.
Yep. So everybody was mourning her for like two days, and today is, well, she's not dead.
I thought she died this morning.
Yeah, I think that was
This
this
guy.
morning. I heard. So her partner Lance, which is a weird name.
It already sounds sketchy.
Yeah, says they went to the hospital Sunday. The doctor said Tanya was fading fast. And then, but she closed her eyes and she faded. He was devastated and walked out of the room. And then apparently he told everybody she was dead.
Hmm.
Yep.
Tanya's
And today they just
Tanya's rep tells TMZ her domestic partner Lance was in the hospital Sunday and saw Tanya's eyes closed. For some reason, he says he thought she was dead, so he left devastated. What's unclear, why did Lance think she was dead as opposed to just sleeping? Twinkle does not know if Lance spoke to any medical staff before leaving or answering his phone. He isn't answering his phone for further clarification.
okay.
Twinkle
Here's
did-
the problem with this. If he
Mhm.
was devastated, he would be still next to her, probably crying, being all sobby. Do we understand? He was probably going like "fuck yes," and he went to party.
Well, here's
How
the
many-
thing. He said
Never trust the Lance.
Yeah, haven't you watched Forensic Files before? This is literally half the episode.
here's the guy said that when he picked Lance up from the hospital, he said she died in his arms. Tanya Roberts.
This whole thing, I'm telling you, they're gonna make a movie out of this.
Yeah.
You're gonna find out some. The
It's
next
Tanya
couple
Roberts,
months, we're
like-
gonna find out more stuff about this.
And this is like Days of Our Lives shit.
Yeah, this is gonna be like.
How much life
Is-
insurance did they have? On
Is she
her?
like actually in the hospital sick?
So here you go, Passion. Her death was greatly exaggerated because she's alive. TMZ reported
Yes.
Sunday Tanya had died after collapsing in her home on Christmas Eve and being rushed to the hospital and placed on a ventilator. The
Okay.
rep
So
had go on.
is she still on a ventilator and actually like did pass out? Did those things actually happened, right? It's
Yes.
her dying part that
Yes.
didn't happen.
Yeah. So I guess she's been in the hospital since New Year's Eve.
The whole
Pretty long
story,
time.
man. I'm telling you, there's gonna be so many reveals when they find out about this dude. Stay tuned.
I mean, she's on a ventilator. That's not a good thing.
Yeah, but the whole thing like just smells.
It sounds to me like he jumped the gun.
Yeah,
It sounds to me like he
like he left and he started
Lot of
telling everybody
wishful
she was
thinking.
dead, and he called his mistress and he went to party.
probably like finally she's gone.
Mm-hmm.
He got excited for that life insurance money.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
they-
she's quite hot on that '70s show.
Mm-hmm.
This week earns Tanya Babe of the Week.
that's
Hope
hopefully,
you get better,
Yep.
sister.
She'll have a nice recovery,
Yeah.
and then she can tell us what really happened.
Yeah,
Yes.
open invitation to Tanya after she gets better to come on the hard line and
Give
let
us,
us know what's
give
going
us the,
on.
the truth. Give us the dish us the dirt.
She can vent everything here on the Hardline.
The truth
We'll
is out
break-
there.
We'll break
Hey,
the
look,
truth.
man, we gotta. Hardline has to expand. It can't just be comics. It can't be food news. It can't be Egypt news. No, let's get into some Hollywood news too. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, in View to Kill, she's quite stunning in View to
Some
Kill.
hottie news. You know.
She had blonde hair and the blue eyes.
Yeah, that's great. That dress is great. Look at how shiny it is.
Yep.
View to a Kill.
How
Great.
comics ask the important question: is he on the will?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. They're married.
No, she's that's his partner.
Yeah, I think they're just partners, right? They didn't say husband.
That's
And
right.
in like California,
It's-
don't they like you're
I
together
thought
for
it said husband.
Mm-mm.
The husband told the rep. That's not what it says.
No.
That's why every year you have a breakup ceremony, just so that Commonwealth.
Al said no Lance has a mistress. That's probably true. If his name was Brad or something, I believe it. But
She probably has a mister.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, mister. Yeah, I agree, Bren. You do like a yearly breakup where you have your second home, break up. She goes lives in the second home or whatever
Right.
for a
right.
year, and then you
Right.
get back
For
together.
a year, you just handle it for like maybe a week, right? So that it resets the Commonwealth wife clock.
I'm good for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
That's true. That's what they
Yeah.
say.
Mm-hmm.
That is what they say. I wonder what death does when you think your wife is dead, but she's not dead.
It depends if you're on the will or not.
Yeah, but she's got all that 70 show money.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's rolling in cash from that.
Yeah,
stuff.
she was in like the last seasons of Charlie's Angels. She was in A View to a Kill in that 70 show. That's about it.
Look, man, syndication pays.
She's hot.
Maybe Love Boat and Fantasy Island episodes, but that's about it.
So
Yeah,
yeah, wish her a speedy recovery. We want to know the truth. You know, the hardline's always been about the truth, whether it's Egypt news, every situation. Let's get the truth out there, people.
That's right.
Let's get the truth. The truth will come to light, hopefully.
We're like hard copy over here. We're
The truth seekers.
the reboot of hard copy.
Passion, you're doing getting ready to ramp up another coloring book, huh? After Doomfate?
Yeah. Well, I just got news that it's going to be another week till I even get my proof. So,
oh my god!
I know Mixum is like really. I've sent them like 3 emails. There's nothing I can do about it, but they're really behind. So,
That's crazy.
And then I don't know when it's going to get printed. So, and how long that's going to take. So it's kind of frustrating.
Did you tell them that you knew us?
Yeah.
Yeah. They said fuck off. So.
Oh no.
Oh,
But that's probably why it take longer. They added the week on. I said I dropped your guys' name. Like, oh, it's gonna be a week longer. But I think they're really behind because of COVID, and they're English companies, so they're behind that, and then the lockdowns, and then the holidays, and
They
Oh
also
yeah.
have a limit on shipping.
The UK
They
had
don't have it for them
some
now.
package lockdown, right?
yeah, they have a thing where like you can't go outside or something right now.
yeah. But a lot of the books are printed here in America, so
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but they can't go to work to answer the phone.
a lot of the books are printed here in the U.S. So I don't understand.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Their home offices here in America are in Illinois.
Yeah.
Their home office?
Yeah, they moved
Yeah.
their American office to Schaumburg. That's why we had to pay those stupid extra fucking taxes.
Exactly, and they print the book. The postcards that got printed up came from Ohio, so they own printers all over the United States. I saw someone say everything's got to be shipped from UK. That's not true.
Yeah, that's not true at all.
No, they own a bunch of printing.
Their home address is in the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
That's nice and everything, but it doesn't mean they don't own printers here in the United States.
Yeah.
No, it's like they own a printer here in Canada too. It's just that their home, the base is in the
company.
United Kingdom. Yep.
And their United States main offices are in Schaumburg, Illinois.
Yeah.
So that's not uncommon for international corporations to do that. But I think just the stuff going on in England's holding it up. So they say they're going to ship it on the 13th now. So it's almost, that's 4 weeks since I put the print order in for the proof. So they're a little slow right now. Yeah, Doomfate's done. It's all done. It's just at the printer. I gotta wait. I want to get it out to him. I'm frustrated. I got all the shipping stuff sitting in my house.
Dude,
Everything's printed. Everything else is printed, ready to go. Sketch cards are done. Prints are done. Everything's done.
So
Just waiting
close to 12K. Let's get another backer.
Yeah, one backer would be great.
Push it over. Come on, people.
The other one too is Grave Robbers. We got to get that going too.
Yeah,
Good.
Grave Robbers.
Yeah.
That's a great book. I'm the artist on it. Mark Middleton is the writer. It's a great story. It's struggling a little bit. Holidays, all that stuff too. Please get out there because Doomfate's funded. I'm happy with it. The books are going to be going out. But Grave Robbers is the next project I'm going to be drawing.
Cover. Talking about alternate covers. If you want an alternate cover for Doomfate, just buy Grave Robbers.
There you go. Yeah, it's just like DOOMFATE, but different.
Yeah, but it's still drawn by passion.
Yes.
Yes.
Look at that.
Please, yeah, please grab this book. It could be a really cool cover. I think people cover. It's a really cool book. He's he's less than $2,000 away from making goal,
Super
and
close.
15 left. So please spread the word. Jump up on it.
Original pages, really good prices on original art as well.
Yeah, that's another thing. Those are good pages too.
Yeah,
I'm
check
really
that out.
happy with them.
Lots of action, lots of blood, gore.
Yeah.
Horror
Colored by
western.
Eugene
Yeah,
of Magic Cop fame.
our boy.
Yeah, definitely check this one out. And then I am working on another coloring book that's hopefully end of February, beginning of March. I'll be launching it.
Nice.
It's 75% done. I'm working on the kids version of the book. There'll be 2 books. There'll be an adult, scary, kind of real graphic book, and then there'll be a little kid-friendly book.
Yeah, here's some of Passion's artwork colored.
You did a good job on that, Phil.
I didn't.
You should be a colorist.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
I think that was you, buddy.
I don't color. I did do
Color-
this one mummy one that you did of like the mummy in the sarcophagus. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about colors, can we share a little something with the people?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's in the Hardline.
Let's see here. This lady here.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, check this out, everybody. Some colors on some ace work. Look at this.
That's right.
Tell us about this, Ace.
This is a piece. Right now we're thinking a trading card by the great Doodle Bags, who did the pencils and inks, and it's colored by a certain retired passion for drawing.
Really?
This is the last piece he'll ever color. He's going
Wow,
down to
that's
Florida with Jake after this.
Yeah.
Going to a good little retirement home, calling it a career.
I'll be spooning with Jake, as you can see.
Yeah, but he hasn't colored that ace piece yet. Wasn't he supposed to be coloring it?
Beautiful.
No one gave it to me to color it.
No, but you retired.
I'm retired now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at those
too-
wings.
Too late, man.
Yeah.
No, I enjoy coloring Doodle Bags' art. I don't know what it is. It feels good for me to do it. It fits. I almost kind of painted this one. It was fun. His work is really easy to color. I don't know. I've seen some people color his work and it looks like shit. But this is how you're supposed to be coloring Doodle Bags' stuff, by the way. All you colorists out there. That's how
Damn,
you're supposed to do it. So,
that's awesome. Good stuff, man.
not to rip on other colorists. There's some good ones. There's good ones who've done good Doodle Bag stuff. There's people who like fucked up his stuff.
Maybe you need like a insulin deficiency to color his stuff, you know?
No, just go eat half a pizza and then color it. Be fine. Everything will be fine. See, what you do is you stop taking your medication, eat half a pizza, and go for a walk. That will.
That's what he did. So listen, he's like, yeah, I tried.
Everybody knows that.
He's like,
Listen to John Malin.
Malin said he ate
Dr.
a
Malin.
quarter of the pizza and then went for his walk to see how eating before walking would do.
And he woke up in a ditch.
And it said it still dropped to 65 or something, his blood.
Yeah, he's full of shit.
I gotta say that's incredibly amazing, but it's not amazing as this art here for
No, that's
Angelique. She's gonna be the main antagonist in Volume 2. She's in a little cool 4-page story drawn and colored by the great Hal Comics in Volume 1. So please sign up for the Ace mailing list. We're launching January 31st. The art is completely finished. We're just gonna be working on the letters and then a couple other tweaks over the next couple weeks, month, whatever.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, guys, it's coming. Almost here. January 31st, we're launching. Can't wait
Get
to get
on
in
it.
people's hands. And this is going to be, we're thinking a trading card. Probably one of the stretch goals right now. Want to get into people's hands. I think it's a sick piece. Doodle Bags is insanely talented. Glad to be able to work with him. Passion killed the colors, man. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. That's awesome. I would love to see this as a trading card.
Thanks, Mortal V. Appreciate it.
That's gonna be great. I'm gonna drop. Oh,
Mortal
you got
V
the
in the house.
Moral V, How Comics in the chat. Great link there. I was just gonna drop that leg kick. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Yes, hell.
Yeah, great piece by Doodle Bags. I mean, it was enjoyment to color it. I think it came out pretty good.
Yeah. Sim, what are you up to, brother? I know you've been working a lot. What are you working on? How's NATVERSE going? I saw Scotsman doing some colors for it recently on a stream.
Yep, he's doing he's working on the colors for the cover. He's already started doing doing the colors on the story that he's doing, the Nat and Z one,
Nice.
which I'm adding 10 extra pages. And he's also going to be recoloring the first story of Nat and the Rose story.
Nice.
So everything's going to be remastered in there. I'm just now redrawing the 3 previous ones, but they're going to be recolored, relettered, new dialogues, and everything's going to be super sweet.
Yeah, look at this. This is cool. And this is this is his colors, right?
Yep.
Wow.
And Beacon just finished another page if he wants to show it. He's also nailing it.
Sure. Let's see, I don't have it up yet, but
here's a sample. That's the interior cover of the Nat and Z story.
Nice. And this one's by Scotsman as well, right?
Mm-hmm. So adding those 10 extra pages makes the book half old stuff, half new stuff. I just thought it was a nice little update to do to the book.
Oh yeah, for sure. You want that that good balance there. And again, this is the only place where you could get Blood Hunt
Hunt.
as well, right?
Yep, and
Look at
now I
that.
also made the digital available there of Blood Hunt,
Mhm.
which is instant fulfillment. So as soon if you buy the digital copy of Blood Hunt, I send it to you in the same day.
Yeah, we were or I was on Bancroft's stream last week talking about projects that have fulfilled, and people were bringing up Blood Hunt and how much they dug it. And yeah, I told them that this is where you could get it.
Well, thanks.
And this is
And those are copies of the first printing and in overprint.
sweet.
So, mm-hmm.
Here's new colors, Beacon. This is nice.
oh yeah,
Some action.
yep. It's gonna scroll down slowly.
Oh,
That's
look at
from
that guy with
the-
spider legs on his traps. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's from Elrica, the Royal Rumble story. It's just action.
Yeah.
yeah.
I love what he did with the colors on that dwarf panel.
Yeah.
There at the bottom left. It's so sweet.
Get
Yeah,
this
dude,
little
is cool.
fish guy gets his little fish bowl blasted open.
No, not the fish guy.
Yep, pops the head open.
Yep.
Jesus.
Oh, he looks so sad.
Do you see him without himself blown up? What's he look like with his regular body?
It's just a robot with a dome, with an aquarium on top,
Oh yeah,
like filled with water. He's just there floating.
that's hilarious.
Is he in control of the robot suit, or is he just a hood ornament?
No, he's in control of the robot suit.
Yeah.
It was inspired by that. I don't know if you remember that episode of Futurama, the reverse scuba suit.
Yeah.
Fish. That was inspired by it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Pretty cool.
Like, imagine there's a world of intelligent fish and they have droid bodies, and there you go.
Didn't Earthworm Jim have a character like that too? Like a guy?
Yeah, he did.
Fish? Yeah.
Did he have legs and stuff?
I
thought
don't
he was just
remember.
in a
I
fish
remember there
bowl.
was like a smart fish in a bowl, but I don't remember if he had a robot body. or not.
There's that
He
in
had a body,
American
so-
Dad too.
He had a body, but it was an actual fish bowl on top.
You have Kraus in American Dad. There's the smart fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't have a body.
Fish. Yeah.
That's hilarious though. It's good stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like those designs. They're funny.
So yeah, for now for $25 you can get an 80-page book.
Wow.
That's a
Yeah.
hefty
Good guess.
book. $85 for an 80-page book. That's pretty
25, I said.
25. Yeah, everybody go over, check it out. Link is in the description. I'm sure they'll be dropping some links. You check out the updates, the new updated art on here as well. And go grab
Yeah, I
this
keep
one.
updating it. Yep.
Yeah, love seeing those updates. I know because you were on the blunt talk with Ace, and he always stressed those updates.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm the one. I'm the one with the updates.
Updates are the oxygen.
No,
of-
you're right. He was the one always pressing for the updates, and I was the one to pressing put the amount of pages.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys did that show. I learned early on that those, just from Ace talking about that, the updates were very important.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of people. I
Dude,
always tell people that.
it's like imagine running a business and you do not communicate with your investors.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I try to put one out when I'm during the campaign every week if I can. And Beacon, you still have 7 legions open.
Yep. And yeah, aside from that, just working on more details from that verse. But yeah, 7 Legions is still open, still shipping on demand. Yeah.
Nice.
Not much change on that. You know.
So people
Yes.
could go grab this one as well if they haven't
Yeah.
not already.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, other than that, we're still chugging along with the lost pages. We just shipped out 2 more books today. We actually got a bounce back because someone put in their address wrong on Indiegogo.
What's up with that?
What's up?
So what's up with that, guys?
Yeah, I don't know. We've had 2 people put their addresses in wrong, so I emailed him so we could fix that. We can send that back to him. So that was sometimes people mess it up. But we sent out 2 more today. We're still open. We're like a few backers away from breaking 31,000, which would be amazing. Still climbing that ladder, getting these books out. We want these books out to as many people as possible. So
I can't wait to get my fucking copy.
yeah, dude, it's still going. I just checked it the other day, and once it leaves the U.S., it doesn't track until it like gets to your town or something.
Yeah, there's no more. That's what I'm saying. It's pointless to have tracking at this point. As soon as it leaves one side, there's no more tracking.
Yeah, it's
sometimes once it arrives at your house, it'll say that it arrived.
Yeah, it'll probably tell us when it arrives.
Tracking.
Or if it gets to a major city hub, like when it gets to Sydney in Australia, it lets us know before it gets to people's houses.
I put something in the Hardline group we could touch on. I know Ace will be excited about this. It's a little bit of old news, but it's questionable.
All right, yeah. Let's check it out. So people back this as well. Check that out.
Don't forget to grab the bonus book.
Yeah.
If you haven't, go grab it.
Yeah, check out Bane.
Yep.
All right, so this is a little bit mysterious news, Brandon. You want to talk about this? Is this worth putting up the Egypt news?
Do you have any Egypt news thing? I mean, it's part of the Down with Mainstream Archaeology segment that we often do here. I'm not wearing my Down with Mainstream Archaeology. I'm wearing my Patriots shirt today.
Yeah, New Year.
Football team, the Americans, American way of life. Okay.
All right, yeah. Let's talk about this, Brandon. What is this about?
I just saw this the other day. I saw one of those content farm YouTube channels that just goes through and finds like anonymous crap on the internet and makes a video about it. And I thought this was pretty interesting. So I didn't do a ton of research on this because I'd forgotten that I wanted to do some research on this. But I found this article, which is pretty interesting. You heard about this, Ace?
No.
This is the mysterious sunken pyramids in the Caribbean area off the coast of Cuba that supposedly are there, that they had they discovered like in the early 2000s. And they haven't said anything about, nobody ever went back to check to see if they were there because it's so like extraordinary that there would be pyramids in this area, because according to some articles, that area was not above water only as far back as like 20 to 50,000 years ago. So this would kind of reset huge portions of history. So of course, mainstream archaeology obviously wouldn't want us to know that, right?
What is that fake ass picture that's at the top?
I don't know. Well, I got to click on Phil's thing. Let's see. What is
What's
it?
that? You think it's a fake
Pyramids
picture?
and
That
stuff.
actually exists. Cuba actually exists.
No,
This-
that picture, that's not real.
Who knows what?
Go further down. You have a different version of that pic.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
this-
probably an artistic rendering or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's Cuba. That's an island off
Cuba doesn't exist either.
of Florida.
Cuba is a myth.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
look at this.
Yeah. The other one might be CG enhanced. This might just be a CG
Fake.
a rendering here, or this could be one of those underwater scanning things that I've heard so much about, but know nothing about.
Or you know what that is? That's a holograph 3D model that they made in the 90s.
That's possible.
It could be.
kinda
It looks like it.
But this is
Came
really
with a small model of the NASA.
the most interesting thing about this, though, to me, is that there's no definitive proof in one way or the other, and there's nothing like debunking this. Saying like, oh yeah, clearly there's nothing there. We went back to look or anything like, anything in that direction. It's just kind of like, yeah, this woman and her team said that this was there, and then nobody ever went to go check. And
Yeah,
then
there have been no updates because
Right.
they canceled the mission because technical deficiencies of the submarine. They couldn't take images at the bottom.
So,
now
so those images up above are not real then, because no one took actual pictures.
No, I think these,
this might be if that's a real image, that could be one of those seafloor scanning radars or whatever.
I think it is because this was like the first images, and then they were going to go back, but in 2004, but then they canceled it because their machines
not
couldn't
real.
take pictures or something. Or
There was
'cause-
some videos, but I didn't watch them because we're doing the stream right now. But there were videos of footage, I guess. I don't know.
I bet there's fish people. Yeah, look, fish person right here. Most bizarre foods in the world.
Yeah.
Look, guys, you know what this means.
This is real.
That's right.
Atlantis.
Yeah, I mean this coincides with Ace's theory, alongside Plato talking about the existence of Atlantis. They said Troy
Atlantis.
was real. They said Troy was just a fictional tale made up by Homer, right?
Yeah.
And that's what they say about Atlantis too. And look,
But Atlantis, the theory of Atlantis is it's most likely an island state that did exist, but it fell, it collapsed in on itself. It's an allegory. For
maybe it is an allegory. Maybe Troy was an allegory too.
Troy is an allegory as well.
But they discovered the true Troy. They discovered.
I've never been to Cuba. How do I know it exists?
That's
I
true.
don't
I
know.
don't know any CG
you remember-
members that live in Cuba.
Yeah. What
Hey, I
happened? Don't you remember Alien Gonzalez? That whole thing?
yeah, but
Is he fake too?
I don't even even though Ace is Puerto Rican, I've never been to Puerto Rico. I don't know if it exists or not.
Well, I've heard people are from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I
Oh.
think it's just a subsection of Mexico, is what I.
It's a subsection. I think Cuba's closer to Puerto Rico than Mexico is, but
Hey, we
Could
got
be wrong.
Daddy Duder in the chat. Creator of Nin Nin Ninny.
Ninny.
Hail Daddy Duder.
Daddy
Yeah, so that was,
Duder.
we'll have to keep an eye out on Cuba and the underwater pyramids of off the coast of Cuba.
That's true. Now, since Cuba-American relations have opened up within the past 5 years or so, or 10 years rather, maybe we can get an expedition to go out there.
And it looks like an alien airport.
Maybe that's what the missile crisis was really all about.
It's weird. Yeah, they were going out there to do surveys, underwater surveys. They weren't actually bringing missiles. They were bringing submariners.
And they found an alien survey base.
How Comic says big booty women in Atlantis if it was by Cuba.
There we go.
Now you're
I like
thinking.
it.
Now
I say we discover Atlantis today.
Let's just do it.
You get a submarine. It can't be too expensive.
That's right.
That's true.
I think we can put that on IGG. Get it back.
Yeah.
Campaign,
so.
yeah, campaign.
Help us discover the big booty women of Atlantis.
Dude, if we sold it like that, that would be great. We'll sell T-shirts with big booty mermaids on them, talking about Atlantis is
No,
real.
not mermaids. Just big booty women of Atlantis, and then
Well, I mean, it's
it
clear
would
that
be a two-pack. We would have Gorilla Gangbang and big booty women of Atlantis.
Crossover.
That'd be great.
Some awesome pulp covers. Wolf Comics can do them. He does great pulp cover looking covers.
Yeah, man.
Be great.
Yeah. Yeah, and then one last thing. If everybody could go on over in the description after you sign up for the ACE, go sign up for Magic Cop 2. You'll be able to get a free poster with that. And this is the next book we're doing, launching soon. Getting some more colors in and more art in all the time from Brandon. Kicking ass, bringing you some more 80s magic. So go on over there and sign up. Speaking of big booty women and mermaids, look at that.
Yeah, look at the mermaids right there.
Yeah.
You can't tell me she's not from Cuba.
Yeah, she's probably Cuban.
One's from Atlantis, one's from Cuba.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other one's one of those alien redheads that I keep hearing so much about. Look at this guy's purple coat.
Yeah,
It's
this
so
is great. Purple leather. So this was inspired by the Eddie Murphy Raw tour. The purple leather jacket. It really was.
Oh, that looks like Prince.
Wow.
My name is.
I am wearing a Prince shirt.
Don't get struck.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of 80s and sequels, you know, like Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo. Unfortunately, the main dancer in that movie, he just passed away too.
Did he really?
Yeah, he just.
That's topical and has a connection to the Lost
41.
Pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, every
name escapes me, but yeah, he just passed away like yesterday or day before over the week.
That sucks. I'm pulling it up right now. Let's see.
Yeah, Raw
There's a lot of people dying lately. Oh, what?
Some people get old.
Yeah, a bunch of people die every day.
Yeah, but you know,
notable.
old people, yeah, but you know, at 40, 30, 50, it's kind of like
You go
We're
back in
just-
time, you look at the presidents, and when they died, they're all died in their 40s of heart attacks. Oh, Lost Pages 2, Electric Boogaloo. There you
Yeah, that
go.
reminds me. It's I've been working on the next Lost Pages, also plotting it out. Working title right now.
That's true. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
The famous Canon films.
Is she not wearing any pants? What is happening in this picture?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so the guy there that would be, I think, on the right, that's the guy I think passed away.
The purple guy?
Crimstone,
Yeah.
yeah. Rip.
The belt must be so tight that his torso is purple.
Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. I think that's a good show for this week. What do you guys think? Anything else you guys want to talk about?
I'm going to go have a half a pizza.
other than go support grave robbers. I'm working on a trading card, and he needs to get funded.
That's
Oh,
right,
yeah,
Simon. Yes.
Get a big push for grave robbers. If you have a show that you're doing, hit up Mark Middleton. He's more than happy to come on and plug, the art. Give people a chance to see it. We know people just gotten over the holidays. You got the stimulus coming your way. You could go support talented independent creators, man. A lot of guys doing a lot of great work. Seeing some of the behind the scenes stuff. Grave robbers look sick. We wouldn't just promote it to say it, if it wasn't. So hit up Mark and let's push our grave robbers this next couple of weeks.
Yeah, Mark's a great guy. The artist on that book, I don't think so much, but support Mark.
Good art though.
What's that?
So it's good art, but he can't change their
Yeah.
personalities.
Yeah, he's a complete dickhead. But but Mark's great. So man, it's a great book. The story's awesome, and I think everybody's gonna like it.
Hell
So
yeah.
I really want to draw it too. It'll be fun.
Lots of guns, lots of blood,
It'll be a lot of fun.
cool horrific magic, fun stuff.
Mhm.
So get on it, everybody. Joe Ball card, cool characters. Everybody grab it. So yeah, we'll see you next time, guys. Tomorrow I will be on around 1 p.m. Central Time, talking to Kami Mark about his new book, Not Daredevil. Wednesday I'll be on with Vinny at some time, and yeah, I'm going to be trying to stream more often. Maybe put some more videos up and stuff like that. So hit that bell for notifications and like and subscribe, guys. We will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Later.
See ya.
It's a catchy tune.